Hi guys, I just want to make a live to get something off my chest, okay? Because I feel like the situation is, if I don't ever get this off my chest, I'm going to always live in the world that I thought, niggas watch TV or, been around gatherings. And then it was like, okay, this is how the world works. Niggas never gonna say the motherfucking truth. It's called slang. Leave the truth at your house. Leave the truth, you feel me? Leave the truth to be explained for someone that cares. Hollywood type shit, right? So then, my favorite artists are Michael Jackson. And I don't want to call nobody else out, but people know off of Michael Jackson being one of my favorite artists. And because Michael Jackson could do Ghost Recon, he got followed to politic that Ghost Recon because people think that I would say I look like Michael Jackson, and what it really is, that boy ain't dead. So y'all politic that because I'm ugly as shit. And his biggest fan. So, that being said, okay, I just want to go on here and talk what I feel like I've been keeping to myself to make it to the world. As I talked about, thinking I had a regimen to get leagued and play the game, but instead people flip the script and tell me I'm hungry. So, just to get all that. But I worked hard on my appetite. I worked hard not to be, a beggar. You feel me? I worked hard not to be these situations that, so if someone talk, and they be like, so you did this? And I be like, nah, that's not how it went. Or, you like this? I'm like, nah. So, I'm going to start like this. I'm a girl. I'm an XY girl. You feel me? If you goddamn break it down, if you take away with saying, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a boy. But then, I went to school, and then I heard everybody starts XX, and then you keloid over to XY. So I'm giving my touchdown story, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of, after figuring out that, I'm a boy, and they going to school and figuring out the chromosomes, and it was like, oh, you just like writing that, because it made me know, because I was trying to figure out, like, when it was through that time of figuring out what makes me, like, what made me a boy over my sisters being boys and stuff like that. It's because I make people safe. But, that was a horrible wink. I'm ugly. It's okay. I'm an ugly girl. So, and then I read in the Bible, Eve came from Adam's rib. So then I was like, the Bible, because, people try to be like, the Bible is just written by man or something like that. I'm like, yeah, it's a translation of what happened in history. Because in the motherfucking end, God's a one-man army. That's what the Bible says. People be like, can't one man not do something? But if Jesus used to be an entity turned human, obviously God was an entity that kept the energy entity as a human. So people, people be like, oh, what God, like, yo, thank God. But nah, I went to work and worked a whole shift, and niggas said, fuck God. So what y'all hearing in the atmosphere, when y'all see Welcome to Georgia, and it's like, damn, I've been to Georgia, it seems a little deader now, because I done roasted everybody when I crowd controlled at work, and niggas said, fuck God. I had to call. I'm like, listen, do not trust nobody that say they own shit with God. Because they was giving all this credit that God got me here, God. Now they saying, I finesse. No, you didn't. You're fired. So, that's another story for check and balance. But all I'm just trying to get out there is the Bible explains, like, God's a one-man army. Like, God's the wealthiest person. Like, God, the Bible explains the world was advancing year one since, like, chop, 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 chop. Hiya! Finally say what I would have said in the beginning. But, I didn't have that crowd control. I had to tell them, well, you ready to say fuck God, community, because we're lying. I used to talk to the community every day. Every day. Every motherfucking day. Where you're from. Yes. And we don't play that way. Oh, I forgot who told me that story, so I'm not going to say it, but I just want to keep that vibe about what they say when you goddamn drive around. They've been waiting, but they ain't never got me or ETC. Obviously, we're not going to repeat that shit, because that's why I got told that story. They got the crowd control and the goddamn fuck God momentum, and trying to ride around and try to stack it, but can't, because we're not going to drive around like that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. So, so back to the story. Obviously, the world was advancing year one, and God was the wealthiest person in the world. And the Bible speaks about Neverland before it was named Neverland. And Jesus was in Neverland. Silence. Because God wouldn't let that happen to his kid. So we're not understanding. The Bible is a translation. Everything is a translation, because everything used to be in silence. The Big Bang Theory is a translation. So, if I go, bro, you a bitch, with my age of people, they're like, yeah, I'm a bitch, you right, I'm a bitch ass person, and then I go to Generation Z and like, bro, you a bitch. They gonna know I can get points, act more like the adult. I'm what? A bitch. Your PTSD, you're scary as shit bucking on me. The atmosphere is saying, be the more mature person. I'm going to find a way to debate beating your ass as being the more mature person. If I can't, then no, I'm not. But if I can't get league either way, I'm going to beat your ass because I know I'm still more mature. So that's why I'm talking about this, because in the end, I was on my P's and Q's. And all my videos is about, okay, y'all told me if I be the more mature person, y'all gonna league me, you feel me? Or I'm gonna get a job I want. I'm not going to be hearing people know my bank account that aren't in the Hollywood. Bitch, yes I am, that's why I know your bank account. Yeah, them birds goddamn was listening. So, that being said, as they goddamn chirp, 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 bitch, you was sleeping hard as shit. Not Zemaine, that nigga light sleep heavy as shit. Not hard, heavy. Because. So, that being said, the Bible explains God was Batman. You know what I'm saying? That's a good way to put it. God's Batman, and a nigga got in costume and said, I'm Batman. So, and tried to find a way that they can catch or cape God. Obviously catch. And Joker's like, do you know what you're doing? I don't want to hear you say you read the Bible. I can't get a lawyer. I can't talk to nobody of high authority. And you about to slam my head into glass? Well, you let 5 people die. God didn't do that. You're not that man. So, as we know, they say they say the Joker is the mafia. So it's just like, well, Batman's not the mafia. Y'all looking at the movie the wrong way. So back on, I'm talking this way because I was told that I will be able to go to college because my mom's foreign and don't give a fuck, and she'll tell you she don't. She's a single mother. It's not up to her to give a fuck. She says that all the time, and it's just like, but we respect you so much for saying that, mother. We don't respect that you go, I guess I can play around. And then when we be like, when I be like, for the family, as the younger one, looking, hey, what a wonderful time of day. You throw out, and then I just be like, yes, keep throwing that out because you spent money on things you didn't have to spend. Well, buy yourself some drugs, or, you feel me, buy yourself, like, I'm not telling my mother buy herself drugs. I'm saying you got rid of money and then got us out of our house. And you're not from here. You know what I'm saying? She's not an American mother going, I'm a single mom. No one wants to help me alibi and then buying stuff to feel pretty in America. She's a single mom raised right from where she came from and trying to make it look pretty like where she came from. So, you know, when she's like, we allow you to sing, you're right. We put a roof over our heads. And then she starts interacting with us where we say we agree. You're a single mom. We don't expect nothing from you. So we don't expect conversations. Once you say, I'm a single mom, vamoose, and you go, oh, hey, sweetie, I saw you was appreciating being a single mom, so I came to bother you. We know what that the fuck means. So, you know, I was like, all right, well, that means we're not going to get help. And you're reaffirming go somewhere else. You just didn't want to say that to keep this a single mom cookie cutter, you know what I'm saying, puzzle piece to say. Little goddamn, you feel me, goddamn, find a way to keep this goddamn I'm drawing this ugly ass puzzle piece. Just to illustrate. So, that being said, our mother threw that in our face as single digits. Like, let my kids motherfucking ask for something, and she sees I was trying to get my citizenship from a street nigga, and we was just like, no, we're not gonna ask that, mommy. We're not gonna ask that, mommy. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Bye. Time to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, well, I need to learn about the world because I could have been a girl. My sisters could have been boys. You know, is the world multidimensional? Could I be a boy, just happy-go-lucky, and then like someone touched me, and then got down, found a way into my realm, and just fuck me as a girl, and like, I love fucking with this nigga. What's up, nigga? You know, those little things I keep in mind. And you know, when, like I said, if I was gonna get leagued, because we're sweeties, you know, I would have been quiet and let people politic. Then I would say, well, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Connect Four. Whatever game. So, the whole, you know, we played in the game. So then, you know, it didn't work. It started going, ha ha, you don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? As they can tell you my bank account. As I think did I look at it today? I'm not. Say that, yeah. Okay, cool. So, and this is from following rules, and then people going, whoop. And you can only do that when you listen. If someone don't listen, you don't motherfucking whoop them unless they choose to play again and act like they're listening. So they go, oop, to show, boy, that shit was like 2 seconds of listening. You get what I'm saying? My shit sound like goddamn Django. So, just my shit sound like, bitch, we was never gonna help you. You get what I'm saying? But you want to keep that slogan, right? You want to keep that swagger, right? You know what I'm saying? So, no, we're in 2023. We was told slavery was was more than centuries ago. Okay, centuries is a big word. So, you know, it's like find the slavery and pin the Constitution on the truth. You know what I'm saying? Not for me. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Damn, that shit sizzling in silence. You feel me? Ooh. So, that being said, as I, you know, there was what did you get raped or something? Man, might have got raped. But that goes back to my slang. Like I said, I'm a girl, right? XY keloid over girl. Girls are premature boys. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously Adam wasn't wasn't a, because you know not everybody born the same way. You gotta get they might have extra skin. You know what I'm saying? Adam was born without that extra skin. So it was a girl. He was no second geometry of the vagina and dick. You know, it's like an in out or extra skin. You feel me? So Susanoo, best way to look at it. So you know, girl, a Susanoo is made when your feminine energy can XY, you know what I'm saying? And the nine tails is when the story of your feminine energy XY and or you know other spiritual animal. That's the best way to put it. So I had a post where I was like, I would be a one man woman because you know that's not up to me if you know if I'm supposed to have like a girl in my past life. She was, you know, because you know to be melanin is to be saturated spirit, okay? So to saturate to be melanin you have to sacrifice spirit as a child, you know what I'm saying? And still be saturating spirit. And that's why they be like the African Americans built the world. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end it's the womb or etc for lack of better words of you feel me, as we can feel, you can look at a melanated being and tell they like the shit, they like the stone, and then when they say what's your spiritual, like they hella spiritual, that's what people will say. While you look at a white person and you can tell they're going through the black belt, white belt to show if they're that spiritual. You know, that's always the story. They be like, oh, look at them, they're super spiritual and don't even know it or something. Like they're not going through the black belt, white belt of spirituality. They're goddamn went to the other school, not adjacent to Mr. Miyagi's school, and now saying, look what I can do. Or they're Mr. Miyagi's students. So those are the two of black people. And then white people are, well, you know, same difference. And I don't really like saying the word same difference, but then, you know, I like difficulty. So, because like, how can it be same and difference? But then I started learning about the paradoxes of the world. And really that was me asking a rhetorical question and questioning how far people go with information. So obviously the paradox of worlds. So, you know, that's the same slip with XX and XY. So I came on here really to explain Ghost Recon. Yeah, that energy. So let me just put an asterisk right there. So, cause I'm gonna get back to that. But once again, it's that's what I from this whole gathering came to explain. But it's about I was lied to about being on my P's and Q's. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, ooh. Because when I was a kid, I was, you know, every kid, when they are born, looks up and still has a consciousness before they was born. You feel me? So niggas was so scared of my consciousness, but I was cool. They said, oh, whatever. And now they're going, ooh. So, you know, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. So, that being the whole situation, as we can see, it's a lot of, I learned my lesson when it was shame on you. And now we was waiting for the ooh, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it goes before baby boomers, millennium, and then Generation Z. So before baby boomers is being able to explain God. Then baby boomers, God is Batman, but God could goddamn turn water to wine. He walk around with a bat, turn that bitch to wine. A swordsman too. So the whole thing, then baby boomers is, I'm a savage, I ain't gonna talk about that shit. God said he's polite. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? And one thing is, we can sense God. You can feel, go to church. You can feel God. God is in our souls. God done this for us. God. And when they keep saying, and then every time you keep repeating God to make it known, you can sense God. The animals can sense God. You feel me? If you're not on that level with the black people and what dojo they chose, or the white people and what dojo they chose, it's still in between of you can sense God. Okay? Sean Taylor came and we felt God and went, ooh. Houdini, you see me? Let me the poor man Houdini. Because, like I said, I'm not being quiet no more. Because it's just crazy to me. It did not work. I got more than 100 songs. And if I sucked, I would have stopped. I'm at least potential, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is also the little young mom make some colder music, because I was told by a record company they was trying to bring your mom in, and you know what I'm saying? If you goddamn do the math of goddamn, everybody can't wait to go, because from baby boomers to Generation Z, they know Norcross in the 90s is not the same. So they can guess what people from the ethnicities that was walking around in Norcross at that time was doing what, when, and where. And that's what I'm saying. That's why that story, I got told that story about. So, that being said, I went to Capitol Records and they said they're trying to bring them out, and yeah, to make it understood that I got followed outside of Capitol Records from that, and that's what followed the format. I guess, man, it's cold. So I should have never been that evasive. You can hate me. I should have never been Atlantean. You know what I'm saying? Because it was supposed to ultimatum. I'm jumping. Yeah. So, that being said, as I already told them how I play a reason, baby, gonna change my reason. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm on level 2 while they still level 1. But my spirit born, I tell them go and get the gun. Now they acting like Casper is really dumb. Ooh. So that's what I said about what I want to talk about here. I want to talk about that. We get into it. So that being said, So that being said, yeah, because they all talk about the certain song of the artists. Goddamn, get saucy and talk about that sex. Like, I know that sauce too. Okay. So, that being said, they lied to me and told me that if you feel me? So, that's what they're trying to joke. And it's just like, but I want my Georgia card that I ain't let nobody finesse me. And niggas be like, that's why I'm a pirate. People like, and I represent the no, you know what I'm saying? People be like, boy, if I can goddamn drug deal to a building, I ain't the shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas done that before, so niggas be trying to goddamn niggas be trying to goddamn get an autograph, you know what I'm saying, from a building like, oh, I did that like that person. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm doing a telepathy. I'm just trying to telepathy a building. I'm just trying to Webpool a building, baby. Oh, and I just want people to know. I think when I say Webpool, they do put that fusion hall type idea there. But I just want people to know, like, that look like we can put it together Orkiana time, and you know what I'm saying. So I just wanted to know. Wherever I used to hear that from. Too heavy. So, that being said, that the gist of what I'm saying once again goes back to ooh, 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 ooh. So, the gist of what I'm saying goes back to ooh, ooh. So, that shit don't work for them. Oh, do work, but ooh. But you want it, so ooh. There go that Django shit. So, on the balcony. Ooh, you think I'm gonna get off the balcony doing that? Listen, you said you wasn't a terrorist. All we trying to do is confirm you're a terrorist. We can give 2 fucks if you don't get the fuck off the balcony. We gonna shoot your ass down, right? Ooh. Right? So, like, black people got AIDS. Bill Russell had to go home. Stop making it about y'all. Ooh. He was a coach and a player. We did our diligence by not saying that he's a coon. Ooh. No, he's not. Everybody got hoes. But the white people, ooh, don't tell it, don't want to admit they got hoes too, and wanted to, and been getting roasted for choosing the wrong dojos. So, there'll be like 2, 3, or 4 of them until the family got on and said, I will spank you if you go outside and get hoes. See those conversations outside, you get what I'm saying? They make sure that you had to go down, see that shit, or you would thought racism was really about color, not just someone being faster and like baby boomer or whatever name we can you could throw out there as like gazelles or some shit, just something to say like what a wave was called. So that to keep that politic going. Ooh. So you trying to stop a lot of politics. So, like I said, I'm making this video because I was lied to. I was ready to talk my slang with people's politics and see and be that kid, you know. I always was clever. Every time I talk to people, I let them feel dumb. They go home from school and then they didn't want to talk to me the next day. But the first day of school was live as shit. The first day of school, no matter what it was, you know, preschool, elementary, middle school, high school, was live, and I was one of the cool kids. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? So, I became a rare Pokemon. Because people be like, I was cool too, but that was the problem. You would say you was cool too. You wouldn't say you the one that kept it live. You would say, but I was cool too. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? You would say you was cool too, and you was trying to keep it up. So you kept chilling with the wrong crowd. Wow. I was left, right, left. All right now. I'll get on your ass. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow. And we talking about goddamn what? I was still left in school. Let me see him keep that up. I'm gonna be in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to try to still be cool, and you know you can't. After the song go ooh, to you. Well, so you know, as the years went on, niggas started from the first day chilling less with me. Obviously, senior, everybody knows seniors when you got to have it all down pat. So that being said, I was the coolest person in preschool, coolest person in elementary. Then people thought they got the game in middle school. But, you know, like I said, day one, lets a man out there make it live. And we... Freshman year was live. I had a job. I had a summer job. So I was like, you know, I ain't gonna try everybody. But, you know, it was only me and my sister. And someone else don't want to get brought up, but later they had a job, and so you know, but I was the only one saying, glowing like, boy, that would be dumb as shit if y'all didn't have a job and you getting on us, because it's like, what are you wearing? What I bought? Because the joke is, you told your mom to buy that. You feel me? That's what the joke is like, bro. You're wearing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that notified us. Because it's like, well, what you spend your money on? Bills. Because my mom said she was a... Ooh. Okay. So, as I gave the most money, so that ooh, my older siblings... But all right, so once again, I'm just getting. I'm not. The topic is I was lied to about if I stayed on my P's and Q's, I'll be, you know, a scout would have been like, and this man, and he knows exactly, like, you feel me? Because the problem is, someone could be an athlete, but they don't know what the fuck to say to the announcers or anybody they might talk to in the league or, you know, other celebrity hobbies and occupations. Hollywood, you get what I'm saying? Or Hollywood. So, when I was growing up, I saw they was getting people that knew how to talk to people. It didn't matter if you was a great artist. It's, do you know how to talk? And then, you know how to talk? Type of hazing. And then, if you're a great artist, do you know how to talk? No, you don't, but you're a great artist. You just use that shit. I was perfect in my eyes because I was polite. To me, everybody was telling me I was polite. And then when I look in the mirror, you know, and I would fight someone for being rude. I never wanted to fight myself, not because I was scared I would hurt myself, because I would hurt myself. That's how shivery I feel like I was. So now I'm at the predicament where that doesn't matter anymore. So I want to talk that they would be like, don't say that. Fuck that. That shit's over with. That's gone. That shit don't matter no more. So Ghost Recon. Like, what is Ghost Recon? Well, like Slick, like I said about melanin, black belt, white belt, and then, spirit, black belt, white belt. The sacrifice of melanin, so it's like your money, your hair might be black, or it's your ether. You feel me? Black belt, white belt for white people, and then you sacrifice spirit, so your body's melanin, so your hair is holding all your whole melanin. So that's the only within without. And ETC as above, so below. Whatever good thing I said the last time. It's a lot of things. So I went to school, learned about X, Y, XX chromosomes, and the teacher hated me for that. So me having a damaged eye, we don't give a fuck. But I still had higher than 2.1, higher than 2.3, higher than 2.4. And we know it didn't stop there. We just know it. So simple. So, I'm the first kid, because I saw someone say they had a 1.9 or 1.2, I think, or some shit, and they made it. And they like, well, you can make it with a goddamn 2.1. You can make it with a 2.0. So, I saw someone say I made it with a 1.2 or something like that. And they were saying their counselor was the GM of the Raiders. And it was like, well, no, you listen to R. Kelly and all of that, and that sauce, you was in witness protection. That sauce was. So, like I said, I got lied to about being able to talk good matters, so I stopped talking good. And y'all know what that means. Y'all know what this is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Jesus. So then I learned that, and in the end, everybody's trying to bring consciousness to their subconscious. So I don't say past life, because it's the same person. You know what I'm saying? It's just the map of what you can say and what not can say in a different dimension. But I said something last night that I really liked. It was something about the Matrix. I'm glowing what it is. Oh, Matrix, we got you surrounded. Jesus. What a beautiful day. So Matrix, we got you surrounded, right? That's my baby. I'm the old story. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my baby. Cafeteria. Food fight. I'm goddamn. Doom, 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 doom. So that's why, it's not up to them. So I'm talking up. So, learning in the world, like learning the situation of, I got to be my own person. And Matrix, we got you surrounded. We know your bank account. We're not trying to help you if you talk polite or not. We're trying to make fun of you for talking polite. We're going to be like, I thought this was this, and it's not that. Ooh. But it's not that. Ooh. You're not supposed to do that. Ooh. That's how badly I've been shivery and nice to people. And Matrix, we got you surrounded. Ooh, you telling? So, because obviously what happened was when people could talk about God in the Bible, like it was through there, then baby boomers came, savages, the millennials came, Stu and compact that's not nothing to play with. Like, Naruto pie chart type. Then Generation Z said, why does it matter? And they said, oop. And it's just like, what? So, it's like they wasted time. They should have did that when they was kids. And now Generation Z is like, you should have did that when y'all was kids. So, that being said, when I went outside as a kid, I was told my past life killed them. And I was like I said in the beginning, I was told a lot of things. So I'm like, my subconscious killed you. I'm stupid. Don't tell me that. And people thought I would cuss because my mother was like, I'm a single parent, so they like, you gon' and your mother's like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's telling us where you is, talking about, I'm watching him, you feel me, alibi. So, and then when we went to Jamaica and I knew she got whooped like that, I was like, ooh. Excuse me, ma'am. We're going back to America. You're living a whole fake ass life, and I'm that comedian. I'm sorry, okay? And there's no comedian that didn't say they wouldn't get on their mother. It's a bond in a relationship why they don't. And when there isn't, I'm that comedian just like them. So, you live in a whole facade. You live in a whole two life. You live in a whole Yvonne. Ooh. Ooh. So, that being said, that is thank God that's my child, because if he wasn't my child, he would have roasted me worse. A stranger. Blood is thicker than water. Oh, it's because it doesn't have the chemicals. If you goddamn give someone some water and throw the right junk in it so it can be, because you can drink water, you don't want to drink blood. So it's saying blood is thicker than water, but you ain't gonna give me your blood to drink. Ooh. So I went outside. I told my mom that, and she said, "Oh, don't worry about that." I put that in a song too. So that shit made me feel. I said, "Ooh." So once again, that just goes back to when people throw out I was a single parent, and my mom thinking that this ain't Potter, this is Harry Potter. And so the make us, run around, go make me some money. You know what I'm saying? And she said, "Ooh, fuck all that richness. I can see it. That shit not addictive to me no more." And this is how people know this about me, that about me, that about me, and they like, I don't give a fuck what happened to you. I'm gonna still do that to you. You know what I'm saying? No matter how polite you are. So then that's when I started to be like, okay, got a rock and was like, oh, shit. No, mama, Mary Bob. You keep dogging that legalese. That white belt legalese, goddamn. Boy, I wasn't even 8 yet. So then that's when I started going in my head and understanding. All right, you have to gravitate. Like your subconscious has to come with your consciousness, or it's just a ripple effect in a mirage porn. You feel me? Soft porn, the softest porn to hardcore. So then that's when I figured out about animals are in our houses. You know what I'm saying? They have to, but they're not going to, but on another dimension type of understanding. So they're not going to come to our house. Just like birds only come, you know what I'm saying? I explained this before. You got birds at night. But, they got to have a GPS of safety. It's medieval principles, if not chivalry, if not family principles. But we not knowing how to hunt in the hunted world, that people be like, I don't want to lie to the top. People are like, I don't want to lie in the mommy. So they got them city they self of understanding, but still can't do the hunting. You know what I'm saying? So it stops there to the people that are under that type of God's plan, And like I said, we still can hear God. We can tell God can sense us. God is gonna go, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. We know, you feel me? That's that in the minimum. We know that's what's gonna happen if we do something wrong, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, I know God went. I know that lion did that too, and shit like that." You know what I'm saying? So then they're gonna try to find who the fuck they did that to, and to write in reverse, to press play, and boom, you just did. You know, from whatever caste system or level. So then, I figured out, okay, so like I said, black belt, white belt, if you come out as a female, you're black belt, white belt, and like I said about the melanin, to have the technique of XY, you feel me? The Matilda movie actually explained that, how she can bend a spoon is because she's, you organized as hell, goddamn, you was almost organized as Tesseract Rich Peso, if not. And then I feel like Harry Potter was the same difference. So of explaining the feminine energy that men can't control sometimes because they got them, XY. And that's where Ghost Recon comes in. So Ghost Recon, so to the softest porn, to the hardest porn, women do it like Matilda. You feel me? And they choose not to open up to people. And then, in that whole Tesseract bag, things can happen and be a mirage. And then males do it like Harry Potter. So you destroy their feminine energy. And they have to build their feminine energy back up or something. And they bag, you feel me? So I learned, learning about my mom not caring if I die outside. When I told her people gonna keep staring, I told her people gonna keep staring at me like that. I didn't say, oh, one person. I said people keep. I don't think I can go outside. And she said, oh, fuck that. You a man, ain't you? Type shit. And I was like, Santa Mo, you right. Because, like I said, once you throw out that goddamn spelling of your emotions and I'm a single mother, you make it known what the kids can do and what you want from your kids. No matter if you lose the attention span, you got to grow up too, because you're not gonna be able to save the kid, or you're trying to stop the kid from saving you now. Shit, goddamn. So that being said, it comes to the next situation that I started understanding my feminine energy as an XY. So Ghost Recon, because like I said, about animals ain't gonna come to your door and they can't GPS the dimensions of being safe and getting out. See, what people are trying to do is they're trying to goddamn tic-tac-toe. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to goddamn chicken scratch. And then tell them, oh, you don't want that money for your cubs, your family? Ain't that why you let them maul you anyway? So people be like, what do you mean? I've seen cats attack each other, but they're play fighting. And, they can't goddamn put a suit and tie on and call it a job. So it gets that serious from, like I said, about Matilda and Harry Potter. So, that's the Lion Mirage and understanding of consciousness first before, the story about sins. So then when I started understanding that, I started getting my feminine energy gone. You know what I'm saying? And I ran into the show Danny Phantom, and I was like, because I just had to joke that I would wear zero. But I was like, damn, I went to football, like, I wear zero. But that's how people was like, ooh, there you go, trying to demand shit. I was like, I was talking to myself. You're going to work hard, that's going to be demanded. Damn. So now I started watching Danny Phantom and shit like that. And it explained to me what I'm explaining. So how I work, my situations, like I said, about the people trying to mess with somebody and think they can get their feminine energy out, or damage a girl for looking like Adam, from the Adam they came from. Because that's what I understood in the Bible, that everybody has like a Adam. And I was like, okay, do they share Adam? I was like, and then I read somewhere about family tree. You have like a ancient grandfather, like, and I was like, okay, so we're all agreeing we have an ancient grandfather. You know what I'm saying? But and then it's just like, so we're all agreeing. So we're all agreeing. Me too. Dun, 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 dun. I was a baby, okay. So that'll be understood that everybody walk around like, ain't your poor father. Like, don't dance. Yeah, you. So I said, okay, I need to learn more before I got to understand what it means. So I understood. That's why I started reading and understanding, and then saw in Harry Potter's the story of them trying to take his feminine energy away from him as wealth. And every time, and when they got to the goddamn puzzle piece of attention span, and just rather just joke about taking Matilda, you feel me? Like when everybody's in this house in another dimension trying to get Matilda and they couldn't, so Shotty then signed Matilda away. Shotty signed Matilda, just to give an example, it might not be like that. Shotty signed Matilda away with a Z or some shit. And it wasn't to who they wanted to be like, all right, we are touching your feminine energy and stuff like that. So, you know, but that sign away was a Promissory Nobility Exchange Act, you know, because, you know, Federal Reserve notes came into work the same way bartering came into work, which bartering was having a medieval knight that could protect you. You get what I'm saying? So when people didn't want to, you know, argue what they were barter no more, a nigga came with, you get what I'm saying, bread, like, all right, I'll be back. You get what I'm saying? Then they said, where your money at? I'm doing, oop. So, you know, throw my hands up and I want to. Cause I'm on level 2, I they still level 1. With my spirit boy, I tell them go and get the gun. And they acting like Casper is really dumb. So, you know, you can't, I guess you can't use those movies to twine. They both got brown hair to go with it. So, you know, they're trying to find a way to goddamn get rid of Matilda being able to pull up with a stick because she won't be able to bend things or have that gravitational pull. You know what I'm saying? That grab. And then they was trying to make sure everybody had that feminine energy that didn't come from his families. It came from his ancestor. And but he was born by two people that know how it work. And that's what made the people the relatives they fell upon mad, because it's like, you're the one that know about. You the one that was trying to, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's how the world works. So, mine is Ghost Recon. So, left hand, right hand. Put your left hand, put your left foot in. I'm falling. I am. That's why it makes sense. You put your left foot in, you put your right foot in, check it all about. You do the hokey pokey, and so, that being said, like I said, I understood being born in it, and I learned the technique of birds. You are great, you young bird. You young grasshopper. You feel me? That's a joke. You ain't a bird. You feel me? You gonna be white belt forever. And it's a joke about like you ain't never gonna beat me. So, you know, that whole understanding of what it takes to thrash, as we was the Atlanta Thrashers, I think that's what it was. But you know, if you got them, have you ever went and you got them wanted to choose your skin, you could choose Matilda, and then credit character you chose. Mine, I am single, red line, because you ain't me, you know what I'm saying? I am, some people might have a natural disaster that they're in the world twice. Me, I am Adam. Ghost Recon. It's on me. So like I said, it didn't work to, to Matilda signed me off because I'm on me, and I'm feeling like silent. It's the thing. So, you know, I just use my feminine energy as a. Oh. Now, if I get that saucy and I baby my feminine energy and it goddamn echo like that because the way I roar in my heat wave, I know the truth. That's what people say from Hades' house. And it's a party. So, the situation was I never got to sign a contract or, take my AP calculus to a D3 college. Nor did I sense a D3 college who wanted me. And niggas would get in trouble and go to a D3 because they is skilled. They said, man, fuck you being rude. And fuck all that rude shit. You're nice. I just would tell them not to bother you. No one wanted to do that for me. They said, just go to D1. But all of y'all is talking the same way. So, I never got that. So then I started hearing I might go play for the Patriots. And then I was like, well, I do got some things I want to talk about with Bill Belichick. And then, Bill Belichick would goddamn go, ooh, don't say I didn't tell that nigga he suck or not. You know what I'm saying? Let's leave it on, don't tell me I didn't tell that nigga he suck. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I felt like a dump. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I was like, okay, I might go to Atlanta. Belichick, nonsense. He would come chill with me before he chill with y'all. Y'all gonna bring him in and let him goddamn get in the goddamn room. Y'all gonna goddamn make him be like, well, you can go to any team. He gonna choose me. And then I was like, oh yeah. Cause I'm like, can we bring Luke in? And they're gonna be like, ooh, nigga, we don't want you to look great. You gotta do what Mike Vick did. You knew that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, sounds great. But then I would have saw them talking about, and this is gonna make their life dangerous. Here. Sign this. I was like, and so it would have been between signing, ultimatum, and then it's only like a 2-year, 1-year contract, 3-year contract, and then I go somewhere else, or to you got a couple choices, so come back to us. Instead of knowing you could have just put that paper in my face and thought that was encouraging, I would have signed that shit. So then that's when I was like, okay, so I got this momentum. And then when I saw that shit, goddamn, go to my old economics, because, Ghost Recon and birds chirping and how stocks work. Las Vegas is all about talking about the Willy Wonka movie. So, get a jet to Las Vegas. So, when the Willy Wonka movie came out, that really helped stamp who Las Vegas wanted. And then they made a stadium. And that's when I started going, okay, because you have to know that entity, that energy, that development to want to put a stadium in Las Vegas. That's Las Vegas, Nevada. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Colin Kaepernick can tell us about that. Who wants to play for Nevada? Yeah, niggas talking about, no, y'all talking about me and being like, oh, there goes the main again. Let's goddamn want to play there. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's goddamn make a comment day. That's what the mayor was like. Oh, Jesus. Since y'all all want to finally, you know how long, Kent Rollins didn't do this. He showed he was great and played. So, you know, you go to number, you know what I'm saying? It's that math. It's that hard math. It's that old economic. It's Ghost Rick. It's bird. It's like I'm saying. So, you know, you play there, you stamp yourself if you can. You know what I'm saying? So then that's what the whole raid was about him. But in the end, so like I said, I don't want to go over too far. So, but in the end, like I said, I'm making this video to talk about what I just talked about. You get what I'm saying? And they lied to me. So, you know, it's a lot of things that I'm not okay with. I'm not okay with Snoop Dogg because Snoop Dogg told Tupac, you know who my big bruh is. And then I ran into an altercation of somebody showing me them type of Boy Scouts when they feel like they wasn't going to make those economics. But knew they wasn't. It was only, you knew I wasn't or some shit. So, you know, in the end, those type of people try to join the Boy Scouts because they hear about Area 51 and shit like, you know, the benefits that can, but then they forget about the pyramid scheme stories and mythology. And, you know, it's that same type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that simple. So, you know, but that nigga said his mom. So, that being said, as it's just my chandelier, it's just my chandelier. Let's go. Yeah. This is where I jump way over the fence. Every time I tell you, yeah. Now, okay. So, there's a lot of people. Jesus was in the museum. I want to throw that out there. So, there's just a lot of information that I could have got to explain, trying to get to, but gotta get the, you know, I said in the video, the audience of how I understand. As a kid, I was told that I troubleshooted a lot of shit, and people know that, you know, you eat something to get the energy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, people want the raw base of it, which is called drugs. You feel me? Death, resurrection, and the God's abilities is a great acronym. And, you know, it just goes to I think I really hit it when I said they looking for your ma till da. You know what I'm saying? And then vice versa, when they can see your conscience as the other, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? And I am, what if our left hands are right hand and our ancestors just never left, so they still talking this way? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, ladies first, I'm chivalry, I'm a gentleman, and that's how I know how the world works. I didn't think I was going to make it that simple. Ooh, yeah. So, you know, what I'm saying is, to want to touch a girl is to try to play with a girl that could have been XY, because she wants to protect herself and feels protected by another energy. And to mess with a male, and niggas gonna talk about this is where they, you feel me, gay at, and don't understand girls are always gay. To be submissive is to be jolly. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? A sadistic jolly, or, you know, email jolly, something that savage jolly, all the goddamn things from before baby boom, and millennium to Generation Z. Jolly for a girl to be submissive, and then you seen they're submissive to God's friends, because everybody say they God-fearing people, and then I have a whole day. I don't care about working no more, but I'm a hard worker, because the objective is to learn. So when you can get past learning and just go to recess, where I had, I would love to be fired by people talking about some fuck God. You really can't fire me after you do that, But I was so shocked. And before, because they all of them fuck with each other. It's a group. I'm goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm goddamn. Ooh. Okay, ooh, stop talking to me. Not saying stop talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Just, you're not coming to my house. Like, you're not in my family. You're not my friend. Since summer jobs to whatever job this is now, you know what I'm saying? Summer job is for the kids. Second summer job is for the kids, doctors, and adults. You know what I'm saying? To I'm fine wine of that's the only principles you need, because life is about learning. So you know what I'm saying? Ooh. And then people are like, I'm such a sore loser. Door slam. You know what I'm saying? And I'm shit. That's none of my business. It is your business. I want to fight. Did I say I want to fight? Because you're scared. Okay, call the cops. No, that's all my fault. Okay. You feel me? Job. That type of same energy. Okay. They don't want to do this. How you doing, ma'am? You fine? How you doing, sir? You okay? You great? Yeah, great hospitality in general. Not all the employees. So cool. Would you like anything? Yes, bitch. You're such a good worker. Ooh, you didn't get offended. You know he is that. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Here. Okay. So, I'm going to trip him. I'm going to push him. Damn. I know the cameras will get me in trouble. But a lot of niggas don't like him for being so polite. Ooh. That wasn't as polite as yesterday. I can have a bad day. But I don't have a bad day. You say you're not having a bad day, so I'm going to trip on him. So, I'm not supposed to motherfucking... Yes, you are. No, I'm not. So niggas being like, but you're not gonna use that as that's a nimbus. You're not gonna use that like you're gonna talk about in your politeness. You're gonna talk about what did I do wrong. You get what I'm saying? Slam. You're not gonna talk about like ooh, in his politeness he shouldn't have talked about me trying to kill him. What? But you so polite, keep it. What? What do you mean what? You're polite, stop saying that. But what if I slam the door and say I want to keep... Well, you're polite. And that's what I'm talking about from the beginning. That is a no-no in the world. But I crowd control and like, what's being from Georgia got to do with anything? People know me. That is not a necessity. That's my character. If your character is you don't bother people and I bother you, I can go to jail. I should not be going to jail because All right, put your hands behind the back. You wasn't polite today. I was polite. You know how polite I was talking. And a foreign mom seconds that because she was a single mother. That. So that's what I mean by what I said this video is about. I was lied to. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? What? In the atmosphere, that is amazing. That is, you feel me? I got the humidity control or the atmosphere outside of the Cinnabon community talking, onomatopoeiaing, like a like advanced technology, like a tablet, like a checklist, like a scheduling, like hit them with this truth. You feel like a truth list. And niggas are prepared. Talking about what is Jordan, that's in every state. You can go to any state and you got that. That's called old economic. That's called, don't say the old word. Ooh. No, not that. Ooh. Jesus. I have a skit where I talked about them people they said don't say have that type of atmosphere when they walk in. But I got that in the streets and in facilities. Well, if you got it in the streets, it's gonna be the business. It's gonna be, that's what, you know, birds and satellites gonna say, oop, you know what I'm saying? That you just got that in the streets. That's either illegal or you don't own that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're trying to bogart and make it illegal that you got that in the streets because you don't got the attention span just to keep your street prestige. But you got it in both. And what is that? Well, because it's you and legal and you see what I did there? Alright. So the situation, because I guess I'm sick or some shit with what I do, so it just can't be, you feel me, lawful. That's crazy, because that's the point I'm trying to get. You feel me? I was trying to just get to that point and just explain. I was lied to. This is how I think. This is how I'm going to talk to people. I'm not going to change how I talk to people. No one told y'all to be on the balcony like that. It was supposed to be used as a kickback and me just being who I was as a kid. Not, I wanted to make you into this as a kid. That's illegal as shit. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? That's illegal as fuck. I was supposed to go places with my squad. How I troubleshooted Boy Scouts, as long as they would call themselves a Boy Scout and they follow Boy Scout honor, no one should be bashed. Okay? Did I hit it right there? Ooh. And then niggas playing 2K and then I'm just in the back. You know, because I don't have to go to, ooh, we about to say it. I see it in the truth. Because we gon' talk about goddamn, like I said, accounts. Right? Account. Oh, this is like, I should have, accounts in the air that were reading on me. And I was saying before, like as I opened the door, how are you street? I don't need to open the door, cause y'all already in this bitch. But let me go to your suite. No, y'all got y'all got them. Then no, I'm smarter. I don't gotta put my ear to the. That's illegal as shit. That's how I'm street. That's called a trap house. Ooh. Okay, so Hades' house party. I'm not invited. Hercules. Okay, so I was supposed to go to, you feel me, chilling, playing, and then I'll be like, well, I'll be chilling, just have fun and go, goddamn, go get some groceries. Be like, let's go to this club. I wasn't supposed to be this, ooh, because people was reminiscing before it happened, and you need to make me happy since you got this checklist. Who gave me? I gave it to you. What? Ooh. Who told you? Well, from when we was like, if you call that your mom, I can call myself. What? Ooh. What is 4,000? Goddamn. So the whole thing is, I was lied to because they knew it was illegal to do, and then they said, "Fuck it, we gonna still do it." Because, like I said, the Willy Wonka movie was proof that old economics is real. And I could only guess what a detention center looks like. But if I go to my sister's house or my friend's house 6 times and or more than that, and then I know they arguing, I can guess they argued. But if I got them do days and I'm outside, consent to check, I don't know. Ooh, in the detention center. That's illegal as shit. That's blinding my senses. That's making ice, even though it doesn't blind my senses, because that's how you throw a touchdown. Or that's how you cross someone up, because if they're going to play dumb, you're going to, that's goddamn, oh shit. That's what that is. For me. And for accounts to be known, you get what I'm saying? And not get, like I said, treated right is, you get what I'm saying? But we're acting like it's not. Ooh, shit, I'm weak. I'm called that too. So once again, I'm coming from every job doing this. Hey, how may I help you? No customer called me rude. Ooh. What do we say we're gonna call that? We don't care if you buck customers. Bitch, I didn't just buck. You called me out. We was trying to say this telepathy, this trust list, this checklist isn't real. I said I was gonna kill him. We wasn't supposed to go to the building. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's why he used to ask, can y'all go to Walmart? Yes! So I just want y'all to know the atmosphere is known. Ghost Recon is a spacious game. So, as someone's forefather, people are conscious of knowing their forefather, and I think Generation Z with that type of understanding and porn stars out and people conscious of their forefathers, you know, they might have never seen, like, but know they're part of that tree. And then it's just like they still trying to do the math of figuring out like how it goes. And but then they know more about their forefathers than the next person, but they like, that nigga's alive. And then that nigga alive built to, I think them people over there know about that. So now, like I said, I don't know what's going on in the detention center. Hashtag fire cops help. And then Ghost Recon. So if I want, Ghost Recon is that goddamn Miles Morrow can go invisible thing. You know what I'm saying? Is that in Ghost Recon where you can go invisible? I don't know. In the game, in the simulation, I don't know, but it might be another Tom Clancy game or Call of Duty game. But yeah, so that's what Ghost Recon is. It's and like I said, animals gonna Jeep. You feel me? Animals gonna goddamn ride the highway of the humidity control. So, I think I got a mother that's trying to do that. As if I put my hand in the toilet, I could goddamn make that shit swirl, but I can't make it swirl right here, even though this is thinner, or some shit. Thick. Humidity control. Let that sizzle. Like, how go? None of your business. You're not in my family. So I am the hair, as the one that spanked my mother's butt would tell. And I took over an island because you don't have to do a lot to be known. You could have went to our house and ate up our food, and we told you not to, and you will always be known as that boy that came to my house and ate up my food and I told you not to. So what you do, kid? You help birds fly safe? What about play? You're not. What you do, kid? If you're the one that did that, then means you also stamped it where they was gonna laugh at you when you double rim. Okay? So, it's just that whole understanding and bada bing bada boom. And like I said, about anything you could do, I could do better. And if I said I could feel my feminine energy, I said I just wanted my feminine energy to be able to move in the shadows like animals can to GPS where they can go. Because my feminine, my feelings were goddamn as a Zosie, as an Adam. E came from Adam's rib, martial arts, to my twin flame. Obviously, I would give my feminine energy the dick. Pull up with the stick. You get what I'm saying? Wow, masturbation or some shit. Oh, there go what? Someone kept telling me about a show and I didn't stop. To the brain, National Disaster Chicken Stretch Tattoo. Disaster Attention Span Doctor. So, yeah, that's the end of I didn't, y'all lied to me about, so that's fraud. And I already had the old economics and the Kings of the Jungle as a kid. And I just like to be a mother, for lack of better words, a Zosie, if saying it without it being Z'd out. Takes away its attributes. And you should always be a Zosie for yourself. And I would see youngins tell me that shit helps. And I'm like, well, you confirmed it for people older than me. You did a great job, baby. You saved a lot of porn stars. And then, raise your hand and tell me who got the highest score, because I didn't call out nobody. And obviously, like I said, if I let my feminine energy pull over stick out, I let if the game's called Matilda, and then I would, you know what I'm saying, people's hearing about, and they're like, that's not you. I'm like, yeah, it is me. But you can be fast and be in the same spot, but that's called faster than Flash, Webpoolz, but Webpoolz speed don't matter. So, that's all I wanted to do is just get on here and talk about Webpoolz speed. I was lied to. I could have, I'm so clever. There's more things. There's more intellectual things I could talk about. So that being said, I just wanted to be known that I am an intellectual being. And I got the Aztec check. I got my own Aztec check, because obviously the Aztec check is already made, you feel me, and growing. The opposite of the development of the national debt, which is people on the balcony from Ghost Recon. Because, yeah, people, this dimension, national debt, if you go to the multidimensional, you can know the national debt is past trillions too. So when you look at the national debt and they give you that, what is this energy? It's because the world's multidimensional and there's national debt too, and they didn't add all that. So it's like your subconscious is mad because there's more. But who gives a fuck? Like, ooh. So, I just wanted to be known when I go outside and I see girls, or I will go on social media, see girls, and I see like a whole people was talking about what they've been studying, and they already got them confirmed this amount, and whoever's got the highest score, it don't have to be that person, you feel me? They still will be that person, you know what I'm saying? It's just they work that hard, and like I said, like, my mother's not the only one with that natural disaster, because a lot of people are somebody's, and time is a stopwatch. Time is the mythology of dimensions, and dimensions is a friend of time, if not the mythology of of time, because obviously we know past dimensions, so it could not, obviously the attention span, the ignorance is bliss, would make dimension the time mythology and etc. that I could explain. And that's all, folks. I don't want to go over a certain amount. You have a good one. Just know I'm a Zozie. You know what I'm saying? I fight like I'm training. I always fight like I'm training, baby.